In this video demonstration, you are going to start off by measuring the material in your client's hand. Next, you are going to measure the diameter around the client's hand twice. Then you're going to take the measurement, fold it in half, but before cutting the material, you will double the measurement of the circumference of the client's hand. Then you will cut the material. Once you have activated the material into the hot water, you will lay it down on the towel to dry, then pat the material. Then you will begin to fold material in half horizontally and test the temperature on the client's skin if it's comfortable to the client. Place the material on the MCP joint starting on the ulnar side of the MCP on the dorsal hand surface. Continue wrapping the Orthosis cast in the dorsal surface going underhand back to the ulnar side. Cover proximal phalanx and proximal dorsal metacarpals. Maintain thumb position in functional joint position and MCP joint in about 70 degrees of flexion. As you are adjusting the orthosis on the dorsal side, make sure to adjust the palmar side as well. Press down softly on the material. Hold down the material for a couple of seconds. This will allow the material to stick together. While the orthosis is molding, make adjustments to your client's PIP joints and MCP joints. Carefully mold internal arches of the hand. Remove orthosis once it's molded to the client's hand and cooled.
Once you have removed the orthosis from your client's hand, cut any excess materials that you may see on the palmar side of the hand and at the thumb. If you are having trouble cutting down any excess material, use the heat from the heating gun as a way to help you cut the material much easier. Smooth out the edges on the orthosis using the heat gun and your fingers. This will help decrease any impingement when the client is wearing the orthosis. Please be cautious of safety when smoothing out the edges on the orthosis. If you place your hands too close to the heating gun, you will burn your fingers, just as you see happen in the video.
Lastly, you are to try the orthosis on the client's hand. Instruct the client to oppose fingers. Have the client perform a 90-degree flexion position. And that's how you make an anti-claw hand orthosis including the thumb. Lastly, you are to try the orthosis on the client's hand. Instruct the client to pose fingers. Have the client perform a 90-degree flexion position. And that's how you make any claw hand orthosis, including the thumb.